Well, good morning. It is not a very good morning. So, I wanted to jump on here and do a small little video. I made some videos yesterday while using the camera, and my plan was to edit them and have them for the next couple of days. But I came down with a really, really bad migraine yesterday. You better stop. No, stop. I came down with a really bad migraine yesterday, and so far nothing I've done has helped. Sleep did not help. Medicine has not helped. Hold on. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Nothing has worked. Do showers. I'm thinking that like the hot water would help. Sleep did not help. If anything, sleep made it worse. So yeah, it's pretty bad. And not only that, ALANA had, I don't know what she did this morning, but it is 7:40 and I've already had to give her a bath. But technically I went ahead and gave both of them a bath, but I had to give ALANA one. Like 6:30 this morning, I'm having to give ALANA a bath. So, and then I just went ahead, after they ate breakfast, I went ahead and gave KALEB one, just go ahead and knock it out. And of course, he sat there and pretty much fought me the whole way. So, that's not helped the migraine. That's made it worse. So ALANA is, as you can tell, she's in the bedroom. She's watching Team Umizoomi. That's what I thought. I couldn't remember. And I just turned it on for her. And KALEB is going to be sitting in here with me today because he has now found himself very much grounded, which means no toys, no blocks, no nothing. So he has to sit in here with me, and he can't watch TV, he can't do nothing. So yeah, he was in trouble. A line got onto him this morning for something and put him in the corner. I was still kind of asleep, and so I don't know exactly what, but he was still in trouble when a line left. And so I let him out so he could take his medicine, so he could eat and take a shower. But I can't make him like stand in the corner all day long, so I'm not going to do that. But he's going to sit in here with me today. He's not going to watch TV. He's not going to play with his blocks. That's what he's at. If he's like somewhat grounded, which means like no TV, like he's grounded from TV, then I normally let him play with his blocks. But when he's like 100% grounded, he can't even play with his Lego blocks. And the only reason why I do it that way is because sometimes just having him completely grounded and not being able to play with anything, honestly, it's just more work for me, and it makes it harder on me. And on days like today, it's going to be really rough. But they both were really, really bad yesterday. Like, they showed their behinds yesterday. And I'm going to be honest, I lost my temper last night. Yeah, I did. We did not do our whole nightly routine because they got grounded, or partially grounded. So, and I think I've mentioned it before, so like our nightly routine is, like they eat, they get ready, they clean up their beds, straighten up their beds, put all their toys and babies up. They get dressed, they go potty. KALEB, Align, Stop. No. And we read a book, and then Align has this Pokemon game on his phone that they play. It's not Pokemon Go, it's a different one. It's just like cards. And so they normally play that, and then they go to bed, or they get in the bed. We do our little actual night love you, sweet dreams routine, which consists of that phrase, as well as, you know, hugs and kisses and nosies, and, you know, we say our nighttime prayers and all of that stuff. Well, last night, because they were acting bad, and they got really bad right before Align got home, if you do not sit your butt back on that couch, I'm gonna get you. No. No. And it hurts. It hurts for me to have to do this, but enough is enough. Like, he told me last night that I was a bad mommy and that he hated me. And all it was is when I made hot dog buns, and you'll see it in the video whenever it's edited and posted. I made some bread and some hot dog buns last night because we were going to have hot dogs for dinner. And I don't know how, but I miscounted. My plan was to do 2 for each. Like, 2 for me, 2 for the kid. 2 each for the kids. So Kayla get 2, Lena get 2. Everyone gets 2. Because I knew that they would probably end up wanting to. Sit right. And I divvied it all up. I baked the bread. It was not until they actually went to eat their second hot dog that I realized that I miscounted and I was too short. So I guess self-consciously, I made 2 for me, 2 for Align, and 1 each for the kid. And so I was telling Caleb, or I was telling both of them, I was like, oh, mommy miscounted. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I mean, y'all can have another hot dog, but I can't give you a bun, baby. Like, I'm so sorry. And, you know, yeah, I could have given them mine, but I really just, honestly, at the time, I didn't think about it. And 2, I'm not a big fan of hot dogs without some type of bread. And the only reason why I did hot dogs last night was because I was already starting not to feel very well, and I knew that I did not need to have a lot of cleanup after dinner. So that's the only reason why I did it. And so Caleb went completely crazy on me. He told me I was a bad mommy, that he hated me, I was the worst mommy ever, I was the worst chef ever. All because I miscounted and I shorted us 2 buns. Well, because of, not really of what he said, but how he was acting and the hitting and the screaming and stomping his feet, I'd reached my limit, so he got into a lot of trouble. And that was going on like right before Alana got home. And so they got grounded. Both of them were acting up. That was just Caleb. Elena was going crazy for a totally different reason. So they both ended up getting grounded from the cards, so they didn't get to do cards last night. So they read their story and they went straight to bed. Caleb, you better not. You sit back on that couch. Do not lean forward to where you can try to watch that TV. You are grounded, son. I don't care what you want to do. You will not be looking at anything inside of that room. Because I know what you want to look at. And you're not doing it. He's sitting on the couch and he's trying to lean forward so he can try to look at the TV. And he's like, but I just wanted to look at something. Yeah, we know. You're trying to look at the TV. Like, we know what you're trying to do. And it ain't going to work. So yeah. So, I am going to go get, she's already settled. I'm going to get him settled. Ooh, my hand is hot. And it feels good on my head. I'm going to go get him settled. I'm going to make me some coffee. I was thinking about making me like one of those late breakfast corn dogs. I don't know if I really particularly want it or not. If I do, I might make it later. And I'm just gonna make me some coffee. I'm just gonna chill and rest, and I'm probably just gonna like lay on the couch and just yeah. So yeah, I really don't feel good. So yeah. So anyhow, with that being said, we were off, and we will see you guys next time. And I hope that you guys have an awesome, wonderful day.